Hi guys, it's Kaylin here. I'm just going live for a few minutes because I'm finishing off the sofa. So I'm just going to wait for a minute and give everybody a chance to come on. I've given you a little bit of warning tonight, but I'll give you a little bit of a chance to come on, and then I'll show you the sofa that I'm working on. Some of you might have seen the video I did of me giving it the liquid wax, the umber liquid wax, and now tonight I've been working on the gold finish on the sofa, and it's looking very bling. So yeah, as you jump on, say hello. I'm having a little bit of trouble focusing actually tonight in this light, so I've been in the strong light there, so it's a little bit harder when I come in the dark here. So as you jump on, say hello so I know you're there, and if you've got any questions, fire away. I'll let you guys know that I have a messenger bot set up that I've named Angel, and so if you want warning that the lives are on, because Facebook are, you know, you'll get maybe a quick flick to let you know that I'm on, and that's it. So if you want to know a few minutes before, about 15-20 minutes before I go on, I can shoot you a message, a message, that's what the word I was looking for. And so I've got this cute little bot set up that can talk to you. So all you got to do is send me a message on this page with the word Angel, and it'll automate all that for you for next time. So hello Anna, how are you tonight? So, well, it's tonight here. I don't know if it's tonight where you are, but it's very tonight here. It's getting late. I've had a big long day, but yeah, I really want to share the process a little bit with this sofa that I'm doing, because I know a lot of you are waiting for the gold part, and I'm nearing the end of the gold part, so you know, I just want to show you before it's all done. And so I've got it on its back, and I'm going to move this around so you can have a look at what I've done so far today, and then I've saved a section for you so you can see me doing it. So I will flip you all around now, and there we go. So here we are. So it's on its back, as you can see. The cushions are off it, and some of you might have seen the dark waxing. This is the stage. This is what I'll be working on now. It's all had its liquid wax on it. That's set. I finished that off today actually, and now it's got the gold. I'll go around here so you can have a look, and it's got a gold finish on it. I'll come in, and that's what I'm doing now. So the person this is for just loves gold. So we wanted bling, but I think that's nice and elegant with that fabric. It's not over the top. So there's a couple of steps, and I'll just show you one of them now. So I often work on them on large pieces of furniture like this. I actually find it easier to work on the legs and that with them upside down. So that's why it's upside down. But this is where we're going in, all in here, because none of this has the gold on it. So I'm going to put you guys, thanks Jane, it's not the final step, this gold, but it's getting there. So I'm going to put you guys on this clip. I'll flick you around again. Sorry about the shakes. I am a wee bit tired. I've been working till like 2 AM nearly every night. Flip you around again. Okay. Now, excuse my hand for a minute while I put you in the clip. Now I've just got to get you in the right spot. Can you guys see that? I'll slide it up. advantage of working on a quilt. There you go. Okay, so I'm just going to move my light a bit, so bear with me while I just really want you to see as best as you can, and hang on, I'll get you a bit closer if I can. My studio is just so chock-a-block full at the moment. Okay. Right, I'll just... Okay, can you see that? Can you guys see that? Okay, great. All right, so it's 2 coats of a colour called Belgian linen. I have prepped the wood. I sanded and cleaned it, and there's a little bit of touch-up work in there too. There's videos further in on my page with other steps in it, and then I've given it a coat of liquid umber wax, and that has changed the colour of it too. So it's probably looking a bit yellow because I'm in night light and I'm under this lamp, so it's looking a lot yellow than what it is, but that's where we're up to. Now I'll just get my paint that I had in my hands 5 seconds ago. Oh, there it is. Okay, this is like a gold glaze, because it's semi-transparent, and I use a lot of it because it's not too gold. And I'm going to hold it right up so you can see. And it's funny because it looks really orange in here, but when you put it on here, it looks more yellow gold. So it's very deceiving looking in here. It's almost a coppery colour, but when it's on here, it's very, very different. So what I do with this is that I've got a fair amount on my brush, and it's a very soft synthetic brush. It's quite worn because I use it so much. And I don't overload it, but there's still a fair bit on it. Okay, Candy's saying I thought you used French cream. No, it's called, here I'll show you. There, that's it there. Oh, sorry, my mistake. French beige. You're right, Candy. That's my 2 a.m.s catching up with you. Yes, French beige. Sorry. Oh, there you go. I've just knocked you. Thanks for that, Candy. Yes, you're right. Close. So it's on the brush, and what I'll do is I'll pick out the flat high spots, and I will brush it on the flat high spots and it'll take a lot of the paint off, and then as the paint comes off, I'll then hit some of the lower areas. So what I don't do is do a smooth coat. I like it to be erratic because it gives it more of a gilding look. So I'm just going to stand up, so I won't be able to see the comments just at the moment. So share the video if you think you've got any friends that might want to be jumping on here. Not all the videos will stay on my page permanently, so there's enough on this brush to cover quite a bit, and it does go a fair way. So it's similar to dry brushing, but I've got more on my brush. And you've got to play it by feel, but once I feel like there's enough taken off my brush, then I'll go for these flatter spots. And I don't go up to the grooves. I want to actually keep all that dark wax in there and dry brush these areas. I'm hoping this is picking up in the video, because I don't think the Facebook Lives are all that clear, but I'm hoping I'll put you in enough, oh yeah, I'll put you in enough light that you can see, can't you? Darby, hey, Oh, hi Tavi. I'm glad you're joining me for a few minutes too. Thanks, Julie. It is, you're kind of at my shoulder while I'm doing this, so every now and then I'll jump down and see if I can see the comments. And at the end I'll check if there's any questions. So I'm being very, very gentle. And just hitting the lights there. I'm working in the shadow here, which might be a bit hard for you to see, but... And after I do this step, then I go in with the gilding wax as well. It really changed, this really changed this, because it's quite, it's beautiful to have the antiquing look on it and all the, you know, the dark wax in the grooves. But it did like muddy up the colour a bit. So, but once this went on, it just gave it so much life. I mean, as gold does, but I actually might take you off the stand, you guys, and give you a close-up in between. So you can see better. And I am quite eager to get this done, because just between you guys and me and the whole of Facebook, I've got a sideboard in the car waiting to come out. My studio is just way too full. Because Kayleen keeps seeing pretty things. And I know, of course, none of you got that problem, have you? Candy, yes, this is L'Essentials Botanics. It's soft gold. That's what I'm using. And I do use it quite a bit, this one. Because there's a lot of ways that I use this, actually, not just this way. I've discovered a lot of different techniques for giving this glaze, or it's actually the paint, but it's like a glaze to me because it's semi-transparent. But I've been able to create a lot of different effects with it, just incorporating it with different things and layering and I really love it because it's not that real yellow gold, because I don't like that kind of really manufactured gold look. It genuinely looks to me like gold leaf. So it's very subtle, and you can go harder in with the gold, with the gilding wax, and have more gold if you want, or you can keep it really soft like this. So the blanket box that I've done for myself, I've kept very, very soft because of where it's going. I didn't want too much gold on it. And you can layer it up and make it more and more opaque. Like opaque means like not transparent. So I'm saying like, listen to me, I sound like my kids. Like this, like that, like, does anybody's kids say that? Like this, like. So can you see that? I'm going to take you off the stand, guys, and give you a close-up. It's not finished, but I'll let you see a bit closer. And then I'll be able to read the comments a bit. Okay, flip you around. About the shakes. Oops. Oh, I didn't want that. Okay. Julie, I'm just using a cheap brush that I bought from one of those like a $2 store or whatever, but it's a synthetic brush. I'll give you a close-up. Hang on, I've got to hold it and I'll put it on there. I've got to hold it and focus. Okay, so you can see how worn it is, but I do use them a lot. I've got that one which is about a centimetre wide, and smaller ones that I use a lot because they're soft and they're very thin. So when you're going in near edges and that, you can get really close. In fact, I use the smaller one to get up close to fabric. So if you see me painting right close next to the binding here, that's what I'm using, and I'm able to, because it's so thin, as you're going near there, you can push the hair underneath the fabric. You can get up really close without getting paint on it, as long as you don't overload the brush. So in fact, look, that blue is the blue tape. I'm trying to keep the thing alive because it's you know, the lacquer on it's peeling off and all the rest of it. So, but yeah, they're good. They're handy brushes. So I'll just, it is looking more gold than what it is in real life, but I'm going to zoom right in. Can you see it there? Now you see how on the high spots there's quite a bit of gold, but on here, oh, that looks more gold to me when I'm looking through the camera than what it is. So, but it is brushed very lightly on there. The light picks it up, so you can see that. So I'm letting the texture of the paint come through, pick it up, hitting the highlights of it, but you can still see all the antiquing in there. I just love carved stuff. So much fun. That's why I can't stop buying it. Okay, so I haven't done in here, and you could do that. You could just leave that plain if you wanted to really differentiate between that and that. But I'm actually, this customer really loves gold, gold, gold. So that's why I'm putting it on the flat spots as well. And then I'll go in with the gilding wax on top of there. So I'll just show you quickly the wax. I'll spin you around here. That's the colour I'm using. Oh, hang on. Got the same focus problem. There you go, yellow gold. And it's a shame. It does really look yellow, like it's less yellow. All of these yellows that you're seeing in the on here are just, it's more than real life. It's not quite that gold. Oh, Tavi, I can't turn up. It's because I'm moving around the sound. I haven't got a mic on. I do have mics and I've bought mics, but I haven't got a mic on it. So I'm just going to move down here so you can see this. This part has been done with the gilding wax. And I'm going to come in really close so you can see, because it all looks gold gold to here. But I'm moving on the flower. Hopefully you'll be able to see really close. Can you see that? Yes, I've been very fortunate, Julie, finding amazing pieces. I do find myself looking a lot. But I have just been in the right place at the right time with a lot of what I've picked up. I mean, I have picked up house lots before too and just got a whole heap in one hit. There you go. You can see actually the brushing on there. Can you see that? That probably shows. I mean, this part has got both the golds on it. Sharon, I find it everywhere. I find the carved pieces on Facebook. I find it, you know, I mean, there's eBay, there's Gumtree. Some people come to me too. They know I do the furniture. So I get messages sometimes, you know, I've got this for sale. Do you want it? But I have just happened to be usually in the right place at the right time. So there you go, guys. That's how I did the gold. Now I'll do a little bit more on here and that, and then I've got to go down the sides and a bit around the legs, and then I can move on to the waxing. So has anybody else got any questions before you go? And don't forget, if you want to know when I'm coming on, just send me a message on the page with the word angel in it, and you'll automate my little angel bot, like some of you have already done, and you'll get a just a text warning, or not a text, but a, you know, like a messenger warning about 15-20 minutes before I go on. I'll just send a message out so you guys know. Whoops, I touched something on my, oops, what did I do? Sorry guys, I touched something. I nearly blocked Sharon then, accidentally. Albany, so the gold isn't affected by the previous dark waxing? No, absolutely not. All these, well, I'm using products by the one company too. They're all meant to mix in together. So, no, it's, the liquid wax is beautiful. Very, very good to layer up with. So, it's different to some other waxes. So was I glazing? Well, in effect I was glazing. I was using a gold paint. It's technically their gold paint. It's called soft gold, but it's not, it's semi-transparent. So when you put it on, it does cover, but it does let some of the colour show through. So if I was to put that over a dark blue, for instance, you would see the blue coming through, Ebony. So so it probably would give it a little bit of a green tinge. So it's not, I mean, if you kept on layering it up, it would become more opaque, you know, and block out the colour underneath as you went. But it's a very subtle gold. It's looking very gold in the video as it's hitting the light, but it's actually in real life not quite that gold. So I think probably if you look down there at the head, that's got both the glaze or the paint and the gold wax, and yet that doesn't look quite as orangey gold as under this light. But that's what happens when you work under the night light and try to do a Facebook Live. Yes, it is. Yeah, I use this gold a lot, so, and I've got several techniques that I use this gold with, and it changes the look depending on what you do with it. But there's silver too. There's and copper. There's different ones, but I'm a bit of a gold girl, so a lot of my clients are gold people too, I think, as a result. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm just going to sign off now, and I'll come back at another time with another live. And if there's anything you want to know or questions, just, you know, throw a comment below, and I'll make sure that I answer all the questions each time I go on. So thank you. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for thumbs ups and hearts, and for stopping by. I'll see you next time. I'll be on Wednesday night for sure, and in between those times I just try and stay really committed to the Wednesday night, and, you know, if I can get on the weekend or a Friday night, I try to as well. So okay, so if you're jumping on now, just go back to the video when I'll publish it, so you can see the replay and you can all have a look at what happened here. Okay, thank you. See you later. Bye, Di.